Hi, everybody. It's Sharon Whiteman's partner, and I are really happy to be bringing these to you in this format so that, those of you that resonate and who are ready to start changing your way on that continuum can do so with anything out of these tips that resonate for you. Also, remember, we really invite you to join us on our Facebook page where we can be interacted and also on our blog, Business and Wellness. And share with us any tips you have or how these have impacted you. You go, yeah, this makes sense. I've just started to implement this right away. Now, the second last tip that I'd like to highlight as a priority for us in choosing more wellness is activity. How we've always talked about, you'll won't be unfamiliar with hearing exercise recommended for wellness. How important is it in the whole picture and as far from a wellness point of view? Well, you might be surprised to know that there's actual, beyond fitness, there's actual physiological processes in the body that require movement of the body in order to, for those processes to be maximum results for health and wellness and balance and equilibrium for your body. Sort of like, I keep talking about that word homeostasis. Well, our body has so many, it's so intelligent, it's supremely intelligent, has all these processes. Well, fortunately for some and unfortunately for those of us who resist, who maybe haven't been sporty or wherever exercise has been partitioned in your life up until now, some kind of activity is crucial for that well-being that we're seeking when we're focusing on these top wellness tips. So if you're someone who's avoided exercise or activity, again, think back to that chunk for success step. Be practical and make choices that are something that is comfortable for you, that's not going to tip you over the edge. You'll hear me saying throw the baby out with the bathwater, because that was one of my old behaviors before I developed new behaviors to catch myself when I realized I was taking too big of a step or something that was, maybe someone else's comfort zone, and I hadn't been self-aware enough to realize, hey, this isn't just right for me. So from a balanced point of view, practitioners would recommend that exercise 20 to 30 minutes of raising your heart rate 3 to 4 times a week. And some people say 5, but hey, start with what's comfortable for you. I know for me, we have this my dream property. We're still working on the dream house, but we've got a dream property right now. It's 20 acres lakefront, and we've got a spectacular bushwalk, and I just love it. It's something that enriches me. I connect with the sounds and the quiet and nature, and it's something that I can do. That exactly, there's a bit of a hill, nothing that's a killer thing. It's not mountain climbing or anything, but it does raise my heart rate, excuse me, and I can choose the pace at which I do it. And again, like I'm saying, it enlivens me. To add a little bit of element of comedy, I bring my kids with me. So sometimes that's an extra, 10, 15 kilos of carrying, up one or two of the hills, which definitely adds a bit more stress and heart rate increasing for my well-being. And again, choose what, you might prefer to play tennis. Choose a sport where it's less isolated. You might be more of an extrovert and need to do things with people. Really know yourself. This is a really important one, because how often do people throw this right out the door when they've chosen something that's just not an exact match for them? Another thing you might do to keep you accountable, obviously, as a personal trainer, how big are they in the wellness and supporting people in wellness choices right now? So make sure you choose one that it resonates for you, that's a fit for you from a values point of view and what your goals are. And that is something that can really help you stay on track with your fitness and activity goals. Something else I'd like to highlight before I complete on this second last tip is that if you're an elite fitness professional or have, been exercised extensively over your life, or it's an area of comfort for you, just like a caveat or a word of warning here, make sure that if you're someone that exercises extensively, that you're giving your body even extra support. You need extra water, and in particular extra antioxidant support and nutrition, micronutrients, phytochemicals to assist your body, because you're pushing it to a peak level. It needs peak fuel, needs peak nutrition for your body, more than a couch potato, which is something that for me is really sad that that's not common in the fitness industry. So people who are elite fitness professionals and sporting professionals sometimes have been educated to the fact, and this may not be you, but that fit equals healthy, and that's not true. If you're pushing your body like that, like an elite motor vehicle, you need to give it elite fuel to support it and to balance and maintain. So take that away and see what you can do. Practice, try different things. You might need something that be someone that needs a variety. I know Pilates was really, really, really good for me at a certain time in my life. Again, maybe not adds, doesn't get that aerobic or cardio side of things, but you can choose something else alongside that. So have fun with it. Make sure it's something that makes your heart sing, and possibly push it until it does make your heart sing, because sometimes things when we start new, they're a bit tough at the beginning, aren't they? So thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for our last tip out of 11, and it's been a pleasure to have you along the wellness journey. Take care.